Manhwa stories then. The story takes place in an era similar to that of ancient Rome in a country called Chronos. It follows a group known as the Temple Mercenaries. The bastard follows the life of Jinjun, a frail girl whose father is a serial killer. The breaker follows Shi Woon, timid high school student who becomes the disciple to Chungwo Han, a martial artist who is an eternal... Damn, are all of these merms? When the leader of the biker gang dies and finds himself with a ticket to hell, he sets out on a quest to change his fate. Oh, none of these are familiar. Damn. Am I part of next gen then? Next gen, a dungeon appears. Soul leveling, dungeon, odyssey, reincarnation shit. Yeah, a lot of them are reincarnation. I got this OP system. I am sucked into this XYZ game, bro. Don't disrespect Pick Me Up like that. Pick Me Up is still peak, even though it's part of this trope. You know, these are all mechanics manhwas use, but they can still have fire stories like Pick Me Up. But the grand majority are pretty shit. The grand majority of them. But all these tropes are just common mechanics they use to tell the story. But the story can be completely different though. But yeah, I guess stories back then were much better. Although I haven't heard of any of these. The story takes place in an era similar. What are these manhwas? I think this one is The Breaker because it starts with The Breaker, but I still haven't checked it out. I'm Biker Gang. Is this what's the name? Windbreaker? Could this be Windbreaker? It says Biker Gang. But yeah, manhwa stories aren't as unique. They follow a lot of common tropes. Dungeon, reincarnation. I got this system. Soul leveling. Soul leveling is like 2 tropes in one. Dungeon and I got this system shit. That's funny. There are good stories now, but you only see things you are reading. Recommend me some good ongoing stories which are not about dungeon, reincarnation, and system. There are some good ongoing manhwa, but they're overshadowed by system manhwas. Okay, and he lists some. Superhuman Era, Peak, The House Without Time. Don't know this one. Ember Knight, Fire, Spark in Your Eyes. I haven't heard of this, but I did try to check it out. I didn't enjoy chapter 1, but maybe I'll come back to it. Hand Jumper, Peak, Stellar Swordmaster. Okay, Infinite Mage, good. Yeah, these are all good ones. Yeah, this is a good list of good stories, and yeah, some of them have those tropes. I got the OP system shit is basically Hand Jumper and Academic Undercover Professor. Superhuman Era has none of these tropes. It's just very unique. There are rare manhwas that follow none of these tropes and are just really unique and stand on its own, like Superhuman Era. That follows none of these. Even Ember Knight follows none of these tropes. So yeah, they should really find other inspirations from manhwa. The tropes are tiring at times. Let's see. Once upon a time, a gate appeared in the world and monsters came out of it. The beginning of soul leveling. What happened to creativity? Inspiration is everywhere, yet a little take heed. Yeah, I've thought about this for a while. Manhwa authors should find creativities from other stuff rather than other manhwas that are doing well. They take creativity from peak TV shows like Ben 10, Generator Rex, just peak shows that are already out there back in the 2000s. Like, we can really see some great manhwa in the future. Back in my day. Damn, I'll soon start saying this in maybe another 5 years if I'm still reading manhwa. But I'm still finding some okay ones. I feel like it's getting a lot harder to find good manhwa now. Just a lot of garbage to sift through. Yeah, I was looking for new manhwa just yesterday and I wasn't finding anything, so I had to start up this Academy manhwa again. Although I wanted to marinate it longer, there was just nothing else